yeah, we're gonna cast here and we're gonna see if that does anything for us. Okay. Still got the little rooster tail on the line there. Doesn't weigh very much. It weighs enough to get it out there a fair bit. But a lot of trees, gonna try not to get snagged. I think I fished here almost a year ago and got snagged and had to cut my line. So we're gonna be a little more careful this time. But, oh, gorgeous. You see the bait in the water. But yeah, how are you guys? I always mean to ask these things and I never do. I always get so sidetracked with whatever the video is. Did you like the last video? Did you like my little knot tying? Colt, I saw you commented, bud, talking about the clove hitch and what is the other one? You use it a lot for bags. I look like a fool. I'm gonna put the name of the other knot up on screen right now. As far as that goes, you won't use those a ton in rock climbing, which I said in my comment to yours. But for those who haven't seen that, he asked when you would use a clove hitch in rock climbing, and you normally wouldn't. So a clove hitch is normally used to attach an end of a line to an object. If you don't know what a clove hitch is, it like kind of wraps around a couple ways and tucks under itself and binds that way. We don't use that in rock climbing. We don't use knots that aren't 100% secure and either self-tightening or backed up. Well, that's concerning. That looks like that might break if a fish gets on it. Let's risk the biscuit. A turtle right there? Are we gonna catch a turtle today, boys? God, I hope not. I hate catching turtles. When I was young, my grandpa taught me that when you catch a turtle, you basically have to cut its head off. I don't know if I fully agree with that nowadays, but some turtles definitely met their maker because of us fishing around at our old lake house. It was over in Nacogdoches. It's a beautiful spot. There was a little peninsula, kind of like that over there, but I mean, it dropped off deep, like just a couple feet off of the little peninsula. And we would fish there and catch catfish all the time. It was a really good time. I missed that place. That was my first canoeing experience. There was a canoe on the property and they let me take my little brother out. Don't really know why anyone thought that was a good idea, because across from us, oh come on, across from us in that water was, come on now, but across from us, like you see that little overhang right there with all the branches and stuff dipping into the water? It was like that, but probably from that log to, I don't know, maybe the end of this little, where it juts out. And it was just solid brush and spider webs. And you got to realize I was a young Jameson at that point and was not a fan of spiders. I'm still not, but even more so then. And we wound up in it because I didn't understand how paddling worked, and I stuck my paddle in the mud and we just kind of floated away for a minute. Luckily Jacob, my little brother, kept his paddle because I guess he's smarter than me. But yeah, and that was my first canoeing experience. So good old Nacogdoches, man. That lake house, good memories there. Good memories there. If y'all aren't making good memories with your families, you should start. Like, even if you think your family's kind of a drag. Speaking of drag, oh geez. Even if you think your family's kind of a drag, you know, like, hang out with them. Go see, like, if you haven't seen your sister in a while, just call her up. You don't even have to make a big trip. Like, I live 4 hours away from my family. You don't have to make a big trip out to go see anybody, you know, just call them on the phone, check in. Hey sis, hey bro, ma, pop, how you doing? How are things? What's new? What's popping, as Jack Harlow would say. But just check in every once in a while, you know. Your family will appreciate it, I guarantee you. Okay, enough with the family rant. That was probably a little much for this. This is supposed to be just a little fun little fishing video. Let's see if we can jig this worm around a little bit. If you want to make something kind of your career, it might help to be good at it. And as of now, I would not say I am an avid outdoorsman. You know, I fished a little bit in my time. Didn't really camp until getting into outdoor pursuits, which, you know, I didn't come from an outdoorsy family. Just normal work, 9 to 5 or whatever. I mean, well, I guess 4 to 2. My mom used to go to work super freaking early. It was weird, but I've never really done a lot of the stuff that I'm trying to make a career out of. But that's kind of the exciting thing about it, right? Is that I get to learn along with all of the people who are gonna depend on me. And obviously I'm not, you know, gonna take people out on some crazy trip where I have no clue what's going on. I'm gonna take people into trips that I'm comfortable with and try to learn things along the way. Say something down below. I feel like the comment section is absurdly dry. It's just Colt and Jose commenting all the time, and I want more interaction from you guys. Also, if you see Colt and Jose in the comments, say hi. Those are two good dudes. I haven't seen Colt in too long, but we still call each other once a month, check in, hang out on the phone for a little bit, tell each other stories, come up with goofy skits and ideas, and ooh, this is gonna get sketch, all that jazz. So that's another person you could reach out to, guys. If you know you're wanting to reach out to someone you haven't spoken to in a while, reach out to an old buddy, reach out to an old friend. They'll appreciate it too, because your family, you know, I get it, you kind of feel obligated a little bit, you know, like, oh, it's my mom, I gotta call it. But like an old buddy, an old high school friend, old college friend, there's no obligation, and I promise you that'll brighten their day. Because like when Colt calls me, it brightens my day. He's gonna get a kick out of that. So I don't know exactly what happened with the rod. I don't know how well y'all gonna be able to see this, but there's this crazy little bird's nesting going on, and this line is wrapped up underneath in here. So we're gonna have to figure that out before we can go catch that monster that was obviously coming for me. All this line, so much line, and I don't fully understand how that happened. Let's see how it retrieves. Let's try not to smack the crap out of my door. Oh yeah, all the way into the room, probably scaring the dog at this point. That's fine. Get it. Well, we're back out here. Oh, something hit it as soon as I threw it in. Got the real issue figured out, gang. Took the same grub and cut it down. Scott's here too.
Oh. This looks like a knife I used to have.
Does it?
It does.
When?
Every knife that looks like this, I'm like, that looks like my knife.
All right, guys. So I caught one. Little, what is this? Bluegill? Something like that. Yeah, caught him. Don't you spine me, you little. Take that. Oh. He's gone. All right, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more content.